What's good, YouTube? Back with a reaction. We got one to the boy Ty Jolion. You know what I'm saying? Reaction to the boy Tyjo. You know what I'm saying? It's Ty is from Thailand. We had a reaction from Tyjo on rage baiting going wrong in anime. As always, pre-fire a little like and check for the Discord community, which is linked down in the description. You'll be notified every time I post a YouTube video, which is twice daily. You'll also be notified every time I go live. As a longer video, I think I'm gonna just get straight into it. And I think I've seen this content before, so I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, subscribe and hit that bell. We're gonna hop straight into it though. It's a longer video, so I'm gonna react. Don't get it twisted, but I'm not gonna overdo it type shit.
Moments in anime where the antagonist rage baited our protagonist so hard, so much, and all that rage baiting
That boy Mustang got one of the top 5 get backs of all time, arguably.
backfired on them. These are the most successful rage baits in anime history. These are the greatest rage baiters of all time. These villains put the MCs through so much rage, and the villains enjoyed every time they rage baited the MCs. And the first rage baiter we're gonna be talking about,
He said they enjoyed it every time until
is the curse of rage baiting himself, Mahito. Mahito is rage bait incarnate, and he put my boy Yuji through so much hell and rage. We started with Junpei getting straight socked out by bullies. And look at this loser. Look at bro's character design. Got the emo side part. I know exactly why bro getting bullied, and he getting stopped out in front of the Huz too. Bro is taking major L's, and all that bullying is taking a toll on my boy Junpei, and he's had enough.
If there was a button that would make everyone who hated me die, I'd push it without hesitation.
Listen, this is a school shooter right in front of our eyes.
He's an S-tier school sniper, and he's watching a movie with these bullies, and Mahito just pulls up and slimes all the bullies, turn them into straight aliens. Got this nigga like Roger from American Dad. Got this ball sack dude.
he caught it when I caught it. Straight like Roger on everything he do.
Looking like a night rain boss, and this nigga just looks stupid. So Mahito pulls up on Junpei on that Green Goblin type timing, just tell him to do heinous acts and up the blick on everybody. Up the blicky, nigga. I know you wanna up it on everybody. Mahito's caressing Junpei's face in a zesty ass pose. As to that, they looking like them weird emo gay couples in school. And Itadori meets Junpei, and they chopping it up, and they become best friends off rip. I mean, this nigga's in the opening with all the main characters. That's how you know he finna be in the main cast. And Yuji's at Junpei's crib cracking up jokes, making Junpei's fine ass MILF mom laugh. You know what they say, if you make the Huz laugh by cracking jokes, you can be cracking the Huz cheeks too. Junpei's fine ass mom is cracking up to all of Yuji's jokes, and she falls asleep all sloppy and drunk. And I don't care, if I was Yuji, I would've cracked right there. I would've been hitting that shit like King Nasir doing King Nasir emotes. What the hell is this emo loser Junpei gonna do if I crack his fine ass mom? That nigga ain't got no daddy. Sad thing is, no one will ever have a chance to crack.
See, this Tyjo was gonna be the reason Junpei was finna. Junpei was finna uphold, bruh. I got something for you.
Junpei's fine ass mom, because she gets straight up slime, and all the kids are gathered up in the assembly, and this is the perfect time for Junpei to come up in there and up the blicky. But instead, Mahito ends up sliming Junpei and turning this into a monster that costs 4 elixir. And Junpei immediately starts packing out Yuji Itadori, starts throwing straight punches right into the gut of Yuji, spamming this with the flurry of punches straight into the liver. And Itadori tries to summon Sukuna like, Roman Sukuna, help! Help me! Nigga, did you just try to summon me for help? I ain't that type of inner demon, nigga. Hell nah, I ain't finna help you. I ain't.
He said, in the name of the moon cycle and all that is lunar, I summon the OG red banger, Ryomen Sukuna. Nigga Sukuna said, he started laughing like Flight Reacts, bro. They was hoeing this Yuji.
Hey, Raga, nigga. This dude Yuji Itadori canically thought that Sukuna and him were finna have that Naruto and Kurama type friendship. And I say canically because Yuji canically watches Naruto in the JJK verse. And Sukuna and him do not have that type of bond at all. And Mahito just giggling menacingly, enjoying Sukuna rage baiting Yuji. And he just joins into the rage bait, and they both start laughing hysterically at this nigga Yuji. They just having a time of their lives rage baiting, bro. This dude Mahito ate a smile. Bro was laughing, spitting everywhere like, bro, close your mouth. It is not that funny, bro. And Yuji's tired of all the laughing and socks Mahito dead in his mouth. Shuts bros up. He is tired of all the rage baiting. And Yuji has successfully fallen for the rage bait. Bro is powering up looking like Gon when he got rage baited by Pito. Chill out, little bro. I was just rage baiting.
I will personally slime you.
Not that serious, and ain't that weak ass punch, little nigga. And Yuji's powering up, bro. Got a whole rage bait boost, screaming like he about to go Super Saiyan for the first time, and starts throwing straight haymakers at Mahito, breaking everything. Bro, don't care what he hitting. That's how you
No aim. He's just charging. Mind you, this nigga was superhuman strength, pre-cursed energy.
know bro's living. But Mahito's prepared for the rage bait, got my boy Yuji shooked. And Mahito's just slicing and dicing everything. Yuji doing acrobatic flips and gets out of there. And Mahito ups a spinning drill on some Gurren Lagann shit. Bro about to shoot the drill.
You aren't subscribed. You might forever locked in. You know ball.
Like Yuji, and this dude is cheesing hard as hell. And he fires that bitch at Yuji, but he dodges. And he grabs Mahito and he slams Mahito down to the pavement. Damn, I know that shit hurt, but giving Mahito
I wouldn't have slammed him. I would have pulled that straight to me. You can hit with the yo-yo tech.
CTE is low-key a buff for him. And Yuji punches the ground, bro's earthbending, and creates smoke with all the rocks. And he's about to sneak Mahito. And Yuji comes out the smoke and punches Mahito in the gut. But Mahito's having a blast, cheesing like crazy because the rage bait is punches Mahito in the
Pump faking the audience with like the little puking up of blood just to
gut.
smile.
But Mahito's having a blast, cheesing like crazy because the rage bait is successful. And stabs Yuji in his abdomen with a whole bunch of spikes and tries to use idol transfiguration on Yuji. But
So funny about this scene, because I think we've seen this in another video. Yuji's like on the spikes, right? And he's like punching Mahito. So he's like kind of pulling himself off them and putting himself back. Like he's letting them like impale him constantly. Just to
Kuno
get
pulls up and says,
That don't work. There's no way out of this one.
and Yuji and Rage start spamming Mahito with headbutts, like how Mark was spamming them headbutts on Conquest. And Yuji hits a spinneroonie and hits Mahito with a sweet chant music straight to the face. And Mahito is loving every bit of rage baiting Yuji, because when Yuji's about to do the final blow, Mahito comes from behind him and is about to slime him. And right when he's about to end Yuji, Nanami pulls up and blocks it. And Nanami and Yuji give Mahito that Jujutsu Jump Kaisen beatdown. Jumps the hell out of Mahito for all that rage baiting. And the rage baiting backfired, but Mahito's not done. Because in the train stations in Shibuya, Yuji sees Mahito with Nanami. Nanami burnt looking like Two-Face. Mahito rage baiting and causing havoc like Joker. And Mahito slimes Nanami right in Yuji's face. And Mahito once again has successfully rage baited Yuji. What the hell are you?
Why are you screaming?
Yuji just raging, straight yapping at Mahito, yelling, looking sped.
Don't have to shout! I can hear you fine! Yuji Itadori!
And Mahito straight trolling, violating Yuji with the rage bait. Cheesing like crazy with the biggest smile on his face. And Yuji's in rage, sprinting to fade Mahito, slipping and shit, just losing all his aura. And Mahito is not done rage baiting Yuji. Bro makes a mini Junpei and slimes him again in front of Yuji. Mahito mid-fight is trying to slime Yuji with a kiss. This dude Mahito is on some free shit, straight up trying to kiss my boy Yuji. Like, hey, yo! But Yuji got that rage bait boost, and he's seeing red, and he throws a punch straight at Mahito's gut. Got him coughing out blood, and Yuji's just giving him the beat down, straight packing out Mahito with elite combos. Giving Mahito straight hands, punches him softly, slams him to the wall, and gives bro a roundhouse kick. Sends him flying. Then Yuji hits Mahito with a divergent fist. And Yuji is not done giving Mahito the beat down. Bro starts hitting Mahito with 64 hit combos, doing wall combos on Mahito like it's Tekken. And Mahito's clone is using the Joestar secret technique on Nobara. And Nobara and Yuji is on the two Mahito's ass. But the real Mahito ends up giving Nobara that cheese touch and slaps her face. Damn, that clap was diabolical.
Media one time.
Hold on, we gotta hear that clap again, cause that shit was perfect.
His ability
Nobara
is
and
broken,
Mahito
man.
literally did the most perfect dab up. And this nigga Mahito's laughing like a hyena. And Yuji socks Mahito to the pavement. And one of Yuji's closest friends got slimed right in front of his face by Mahito again.
Let him keep that little
And
mini
one of
detail.
Yuji's
the blood got on his
closest
face.
friends
Y'all saw that? It's the bottom
like a
left of his
hyena.
cheek.
And Yuji socks Mahito to the pavement. And one of Yuji's
You already has the blood.
closest friends
Bottom left, he gets two new
got
splatters.
slimed right in front of his
It's going here, but when it happened, they showed the detail.
face by Mahito again. And we get a crazy angle seeing Yuji in distraught from Nobara's eye socket. Mahito has took the rage baiting too far. This dude Yuji is destroyed. And Yuji's trying not to let the rage bait get to him and cry. But bro's literally a minor. He can't take it. And Mahito straight up sprinting at Yuji like the black nigga from Claudia the Chasing Meatballs. And is about to fire a whole punch full of cursed rage bait energy at Yuji and uppercut this nigga. And I'm like, God damn, Mahito, enough is enough. enough, man. Like, look at this dude's face. This dude Mahito is the LeBron James of rage bait. And Mappa's giving Mahito godly impact frames. And he hits Yuji with his first Black Flash ever. And he's not done. He's on that Scorpion type timing, stretching like Luffy, and tells that nigga Yuji to get over here. Kicks bro and got him gushing out blood. Picks bro up and starts slamming this nigga, doing this nigga how Hulk did Loki. Just throwing Yuji around like he's a ragdoll. This dude Mahito straight up abusing Yuji. Straight up beat him to a bloody pole, got blood over his hands, and he's smiling menacingly. And he's about to deliver the final blow on Yuji, but he
This nigga don't stop cheesing, gang.
disappears because there was a clap. Cheeks were definitely clapped, and Big Bro appears. Toto be having Persona 5 cutscenes with the claps. Toto stay clapping his little shit, and Coil Ray is a straight up goat forever for doing that shit with her little ass pancakes. And this dude Toto's scrapping with Mahito, catches his blade with 2 hands. Both of his hands are occupied, and is still able to use Boogie Woogie and kick Mahito to the curb. Nah, this nigga Toto really be clapping it. Still able to use.
Okay, I think canonically the way his power works is it's a connection thing. He used his hands as like the medium. Realistically speaking, both his hands were touching Mahito, so Mahito kind of completed the circuit. It's kind of like how when he lost his hand, he was able to clap with Mahito's other hand. It's a matter of completing the circuit.
Use Boogie Woogie and kick Mahito to the curb. Nah, this nigga Toto really be clapping this shit. And Yuji's laying on the ground crying with no hope. He can't take the rage bait anymore. But his big brother Toto goes up on Yuji and tells that nigga to cheer up, just like Twice said. And Mahito's standing on business, and he's handling the Jujutsu Jump Kaisen really good. And Mahito pops his domain expansion on Toto and Yuji. This dude Mahito got little hands in his mouth throwing up the set, throwing up gang signs. And Mahito's domain expansion takes out Toto's arm, and he chops that shit off. And he uses Mahito's arm to tag Yuji in. Toto's hand is straight up destroyed. That shit is done for, and he can never goon and beat to tall, thick ebonies again. So Mahito goes through his final transformation, and this dude looking like a whole Resident Evil boss. And Yuji immediately hits Mahito with a Black Flash, and bro put all of his rage into that Black Flash. Like, look at bro's eyes. Bro is seeing straight red. Bro really channeled.
Curse energy is literally powered off negative emotions, and you're rage baiting it for fun, bro. What do you expect?
All of that rage bait energy that Mahito was giving him into that one punch.
I'll just slime you out. Same way you slimed Junpei. Because realistically, we're both powered off of rage baiting and slimy niggas. So I will slide.
Change your name and appearance, I'll still kill you again and again. I don't need meaning or a reason anymore.
Yuji spinning that super hot fire on Mahito, and this dude is done. And Yuji's on some crazy shit looking menacing, putting Mahito in Genjutsu. Got Mahito beyond scared, straight trembling in fear. And the map switches to the snow. And Mahito straight booking it, running for his life. And Yuji is slowly but menacingly walking down Mahito. And Yuji catches up and he's staring down Mahito. It's over. And Mahito's just screaming, begging for Yuji to spare his life. Screaming in agony and shit like, shut your bitch ass up. This dude is literally throwing snowballs at Yuji like he's Denji trying to recreate the snowball scene. And look at bro's face. He was not ready for the clap back of the rage. But Yuji tries to punch Mahito's nuts off, and he ends up just kicking.
No, please. No way the trolling caught up to me.
Naruto to the curb, and he just lays on the ground, and the rage bait backfired. And next we're gonna yap about when Envy rage baited Roy Mustang. So bad that Roy burnt this nigga Envy into a crisp. With a violation this bad, I know y'all thinking,
What did he do to make them niggas that mad?
my boy Roy had to get it back in blood for his day one homie Hughes. They was locked in on top of Brothers for L. And he was about to call my boy Roy about the ops. And he ends up finding out that one of the lieutenants is indeed one of the ops. And Hughes does the right thing and slimes this nigga out, cuts bro's throat. Got bro doing a Harlem shake on the ground. And as soon as Hughes turns around, Envy turns into his wife and ups the blicky and straight up slimes Hughes. The face of the person that ended his life was his own wife. That is diabolical violation. This dude Hughes was a genuine family man. He loved his wife and kids to death. And Envy slimed him like that, and this nigga is laughing hysterically at Roy, and Envy proceeds to turn into Hughes' wife in Roy's face, and that enrages him. And Envy successfully rage baits Roy
Goku-san, you heartless
Mustang.
You should see your face! Oh, you're not gonna believe this, but that was the same look on Hugh's face when I shot him!
Nah, this nigga's rage baiting like crazy.
You could see every emotion he felt as his own wife shot him.
Yeah, I see exactly why Roy crashed out like that. Like, look at this nigga. Bro, straight up moaning. Bro is gooning to the rage bait, bro. Roy put the glove on, he ain't playing no games. And Roy shuts Envy ass up and blasts his face with fire. So Envy turns into an Elden Ring ass boss to try to intimidate my boy Roy, but that shit ain't phasing him. He ups 2 of the fingers and snaps at that nigga. And blows Envy to smithereens. And Envy starts bucking and trying to do the Joestar technique, but Roy is on that ass and blows this nigga Envy up. Got this nigga Envy looking like the nigga on the Metro Boomin album cover. And Envy does an Elden Ring roll into cover. And Roy wipes the smoke in rage. And he want all the smoke with Envy. And Envy hiding in the corner terrified. But he hops out the corner to sneak Roy from the back. And Roy instantly turns around to flame this nigga. And the nigga ends up being who's? His homie. Nah, Envy had to go. This is diabolical rage baiting. On the dead homies, are you gonna slime your dead homie? Why you looking so mad, Roy? It's just rage bait, little bro. And Roy ups the glove. He ain't playing no more games. And torches Envy cosplaying as Hughes. And Roy Mustang is not done lighting Envy's ass up. And blows Envy up all the way to the back of the hall. And this dude Envy decides to run up on Roy, slobber and spit. And with the snap of Roy's fingers, he burns Envy's eyes out. Roy really got this nigga saying my eyes. Like the nigga from SpongeBob, and he gets some back shots. And Envy can't take the heat, so he ends up running away again. And Envy ends up seeing Roy's ball, and he's up to no good. Roy's rocking through the place, mad as hell, ready to light Envy ass up, put him on an album cover again. And Roy's ball is hiding behind the wall, and he ups that shit at Roy. And Roy ups his hand on his bitch. This dude Roy Mustang will really up the snap on anybody. Bro, snap is really the equivalent of a gun the way he upping that shit, bro. That shit really his Glock. So Roy finds out that's his ball and not a op, and he puts down his blick. And as soon as he turns around, she ups the blick at him. Roy looking at her up in the blick on some Franklin Saint shit. Okay, chat, it's just Envy cosplaying as Roy. And Riza immediately puts a hole in Envy's dome piece. Forgive me, chat, I don't know why I was hyping up Envy like that. And Roy ends up burning this nigga. Envy starts spamming this nigga down with straight flame snaps. Got Envy looking like a fried up roach that's been in the sun too long. And the rage bait has gone wrong, and Envy gets stomped on. So Pita turns around to see this nigga Gon charging up his aura. And Gon is genuinely pissed off at Pito. And Gon little ass is just yapping at Pito.
Gon has been a psychopath for it said, what would you do if I was lying to you? Well, then I don't need to have mercy. I can just slime you. Brother, what? This nigga Pito was healing the little girl. This nigga Gon said, you say another word and she dies. The girl looking around, what is 50 for? What'd I do?
And she ain't hearing none of that shit, cause she's trying to protect Komagi. And Gon walks down on Pito, and all Gon wants to do is run that fade.
Bro.
So come and fight me!
And Pito just lays her hands on the ground and starts rage baiting. Talking about some, please just wait a while.
Wait a while.
And Gon is not having that. He wants his fade now.
Get up! We're going outside!
That little nigga said, get up, we going outside for that fade. And no one's there to help the femboys, so
And
he's...
this the craziest part. He wants it so bad that he's not gonna sneak on. It's like, stand up right now. Let's box.
I'll do anything! I'll do anything you want me to do!
Anything it says. You know, if I was gone, I would have told him to let me crack. I would have told Pito to let me crack that little shit. Wait, hold on, chat. Hold on. Time out. I know I was kind of tweaking, but hold on. Let me rewind that back. Let me tell y'all what I really wanted to say.
I'll do anything! I'll do anything you want me to do!
If I was in Gon's position, I would have cracked that little shit, and I would have gotten a foot job.
So please just wait.
And when Pito said that, this Gon started having a little tantrum. Pito not even doing anything for real. This dude is rage baiting himself. And then this little Gon starts screaming. Bro straight up starts powering up on Pito like he's about to go Super Saiyan. And Gon ups to rock, and Pito shook. And Gon's about to crash out. But your little...
He said, man, fuck it. What's stopping me from smoking right now? You won't try and hear that, bro.
Pulls up to calm Gon down like...
He was on some Hilda Avatar. You're the only one who been through John. You want that fade ASAP.
Hey, no, stop. Just calm down. Don't do it.
Okay. I've calmed down now.
Lil bro is not calmed down. And Killua just looks down because he know he can't do shit to stop Gon. He knows they're cooked. So Gon little mad ass gotta wait 1 hour for Komagi to get healed. And Komagi gets healed. Pito gets up and you already know what type of time Gon's on. He trying to run that fade right now. And Komagi just starts yapping.
But I don't think I understand what's going on.
And Komegi successfully rage-based Gon. This little ass kid is furious, and this little ass kid say some nefarious shit.
Next time you speak out of line, I promise I'll kill her.
Nah, this little ass had to go. Bro was generally deranged. Bro stranding a disabled innocent girl. Like, Gon, Kite was not your homie like that, bro. Your daddy don't even love you.
Get going!
Right! Can we talk more later on?
Yeah, that might be kind of tough. I'm a pretty busy guy, you know.
So Gon's crying because it's cut. Kite ain't coming back. And Pito's just healing up his wounds because he already know he gotta run that fade with Gon. And Gon sacrifices everything, sacrifices all of his potential, and turns into a giga nigga. The rage bait made him sacrifice everything, and Pito is straight terrified. The rage bait has backfired. It's gone totally wrong.
Off the back, run me my ones.
Craziest part, this thing was going, like, this isn't like boxing. This thing was kicking her into the air, like 60 feet up in the air, waiting for her to fall down. This thing was moving crazy.
Bitch ass nigga.
And Gon's walking outside looking like a 6'8" paint beast. Bro's built like Aaron the plumber. And he's outside wanting to fade Pito immediately in a real way. And Gon's back his turn and he's walking to the fade. And Pito's taking that opportunity to sneak Gon, but he's ready for all of that and weaves that shit. And Gon proceeds to punt this nigga Pito like a football up into the sky. Got Pito falling down from the sky, spinning and shit with that PNG lockout animation. And Gon with all his strength and might powers up a whole rock. And that shit ain't even a rock. That bitch a whole atomic bomb. And Gon socks Pito right in the face. Sends Pito flying into a tree. Got Pito left on 1 HP. Face all flattened and smushed up. And Killua went Godspeed mode, booking it to his homeboy. My boy Killua running like Wally West. And this dude Killua jumps in the air to see where the fade is at. And all Killua sees is bombs going off. Cause this dude going is just straight up spamming rock with his long ass one dread. And straight up pummeling Pito into a bloody pole. Got my boy Killua straight bamboozled.
Hi, Killua.
Don't hide shit, Gon. You're a straight psychopath. This dude Gon looking at his hands in his strap, broke threw away his whole career over some rage bait. And even dead, Pito's still on that Sneak Nation timing, and he straight up sneaks Gon and takes his arm off. But that don't matter, and the lesson we learned is to not rage bait a 9-year-old kid with daddy issues with superpowers. Because your rage.
What are we talking about, bro? This Gon is never giving it up. Hey, man. Shout out to Taijo for the video. Taijo Leon. Shout out my dog. And Discord com is in the description. And yeah, man. I know what time to find me next. Peace.